Hello everyone,
Hi.
it's us again, and today we've got an exciting video because we're talking about a big dream that we're continuing to have, and we're taking the next step in terms of making commitment towards that dream. So as a lot of people know, we've just come back from the UK. We had a really great time over there, and we were, I was running.
Yes.
700 kilometers, and this beautiful lady helped me every step of the way, and we were a really good team. And we know now that we're on to our big mission, and the big mission is to see if I can become a world champion at the UTMB in France. So we've come back and we've had a bit of a debrief on the whole trip to the UK, and we've now made a big decision to go to the next step. So we want to talk about that in this particular video. So I wonder if any of you can guess what the next step is. So do you want to tell everyone what we're doing in terms of our next big step?
Okay, that's very complex because we are going to...
I think the battery's quite flat. Okay, so what we've decided to do is we're going to sell our house here in Cancun to help fund the next couple of years of our journey to help me try and become a world champion. Or not try, I am going to become a world champion.
Yes.
So that's a big decision. We're not sure what we're going to do yet, but we're going to sell the house, get us some money, and then be able to go to locations where I can train better than I can here in Cancun. I need to be in the mountains. I need to get a lot of practice in running in altitude, and there's nothing here for me to be able to do that. So that's what we've decided to do. We're going to sell the house here in Cancun. We're going to use that money to fuel my dream to become a world champion. So, wifey,
Yes.
what do you think of all this?
It's a sad decision, but at the same time, it's the right decision because we need money to make this happen, right? We need money to travel to places, and you can train, and also you can make these races that you need to do before doing the UTMB. We know that we need the money, and this is the right decision, but it's going to be very sad to sell this house because we love it. And we had an amazing time in here, but it's necessary. We understand that.
Yeah, as many of you know, a lot of athletes who are not in that upper echelon of world performance are suffering from being underfinanced. And I'm one of those athletes, regardless of the fact I'm 58 years old.
Yeah.
That actually adds even more stress onto it because there are not so many sponsors and companies that I've come across so far on my journey, and I've only been a full-time athlete for the last year, but there hasn't been companies ringing on the door every day asking to support my journey. So, like a lot of people, we're having to do it the hard way, and we're having to give up and sacrifice things that we have in our life today. And as a couple, we're prepared to do that for our next chapter, right?
Yes, exactly right. And we understand that we need this. You don't have the sponsors that make it happen, and we need to prove that we can make it.
Exactly.
And of course we will be happy when there is more people helping, right?
Exactly.
But for now we need to make it happen, so it's
Yeah. And we're making this decision on a Monday, which seems to be right because it's the beginning of a new week.
Yes.
I'm always banging on about how important it is to start off the week with positive energy and positive thoughts, and this is a really positive thought. We love living in Cancun, and at the end of this segment of the video, you can actually see a tour of our house and check it all out and see what it is that we're putting on the market for sale. But just wanted to talk to wifey about some of the things that she loves about living in Cancun in this area.
Wow, it's a lot of things. I have been living here for 6 years, and it's amazing because you have the beach just like 15 minutes away from the house. You have an international airport that you can travel
Massive. International airport.
Everywhere you want.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Everywhere you want. It's a big airport, so you can move all the time. It's really easy. At the hotel zone, you have everything. Not only beach, but shopping malls, restaurants, international cuisine, whatever you want. We have a supermarket just right here. We walk 5 minutes and we have the supermarket.
It's not even that. It's like 300
yes,
meters to the supermarket.
We don't need the car to go to a supermarket.
Fantastic.
And inside here, where we are, it's a gated community, so we have security, we have a park for the kids or pets or whatever, or just walking there, you run there sometimes. And of course we have the pool in the house, so that's way better. You cannot live in Cancun and not have a pool. It's like
Well, you can,
you have
but
to.
it's difficult.
Well, it is, but you have to have. It's the best way to. And it's not in the gated community, it's inside the house, so it's our pool and we can use it whenever we want. It's private and it's amazing. So yeah, living here in Cancun and living in this house is,
Yeah, it's really good.
yeah, it's amazing.
I've been here for just over a year, living in Mexico, in Cancun, and if you're watching this as a foreigner and you're thinking about moving to Mexico to live, I guess I can give some first-hand experience on what it's like. I've got my residency. It's very easy to get residency here. Everything's about money, so if you pay up, you can get it. I've got a driver's license. I've got all the things in place that you need to have at a basic level to be able to live day to day without having any worries. Mexico is pretty renowned in different parts for security issues. Cancun's one of, if not the safest place to live in Mexico, and that's because there's a lot of tourists here and they don't want the tourist industry to go bad, obviously. So we feel great. We move around every day. We don't have the problem. We do live in a gated community, but we're outside of that all the time. There's lots of schools nearby, so it's handy for families and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. And we have, as we said, a supermarket right on our back doorstep. So I love living here. I came here from Australia, basically, so very much similar climate in terms of where I was living in Australia, north of Brisbane. Very tropical, very warm. So if you love sunshine, you love going to the beach, you love spending time by pools, outdoor lifestyle, eating al fresco and all that sort of stuff, that's what Cancun can offer.
Cheap life.
And cheap, yeah, it's really cheap.
Yeah,
so
it is.
with the housing crisis around the world at the moment, you'll see the price of the house in the video later on, but it's extraordinarily cheap to live here on everything. So it doesn't matter whether it's electricity, whether it's food, whether it's petrol for the car, whether it's the car itself.
Yeah.
It's just so much cheaper than anywhere else in the world that I've been living or been used to. So that's really good. The other thing I love about living here, it's on the doorstep of the US, so we're 2 hours to Miami by flight. As Luisa said, the airport here is a massive international airport with direct flights. We just came directly from London to come back. There's direct flights everywhere. If you want to go to South America, it's easy to get down there as well. But anywhere in mainland United States, we can be in Vegas or Los Angeles or New York, it doesn't matter. And also Canada, we came back from Montreal when we came back from Canada. So it's very easy to connect to all the different parts of the world. And if you love the Caribbean, you want to go on a cruise or you want to enjoy the Caribbean islands, they're right at your doorstep here. Yeah. So, it really, really is great. And if you want to live in a climate where you hardly have a winter, probably from December through February, you've got a few months where it gets a bit cooler. But the rest of the time, you're basking in beautiful sunshine and lovely conditions. It doesn't rain a lot, but when it does, it really rains.
And it's really fun.
Yeah, it is. It's intense. Yes. Thunderstorms, rainstorms, but they clear up pretty quickly. Yes. And away you go again. So there's going to be a lot we miss about living in this house, but we're pretty much settled on living the dream, and we'll come back here, right?
Yeah.
So there you go. Big news today. We're selling our house in Cancun. After this segment of the video, I've made a little video about a tour of the house, and you can see what it's like at a basic level. If you are interested and you want to make more inquiries, just reach out to the WhatsApp number at the end of the video, and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have, or if you want to arrange a visit, then we're happy to accommodate that as well.
Or if you know someone
if you know somebody as well that might be
been talking about something like this, or coming to Mexico, or having a place that they can enjoy, 3 months, 6 months, a year or something, just share this video and they can.
I think that's the thing that's quite exciting about this house, and we wanted to use it as a base camp, that we could go off and do other things, but it's come to the stage where we need the finances to move on. So it's really a good house for if you want to come and live here. So if you're a foreigner wanting to relocate, it's a great house for that. It's a great house as a summer house if you wanted to come here during the winter time somewhere else in the world and come and enjoy this place during the summer.
or as an Airbnb.
As an Airbnb.
It's allowed here. You
Yep.
can do it as an Airbnb or rent or...
Exactly, yeah. So there's lots of different, if you want passive income from the property, you can
Yes.
have that. If you want to come and enjoy it a couple of times a year, offer it to family members or whoever, it's brilliant for that as well. So yeah, very versatile property, and also Mexico is very versatile when it comes to allowing you to come and do those kinds of things. So there you go. Now I guess it's time for you to watch the little video we made on the tour of the house. I hope you like it. And as I said, if you are interested in putting any inquiries forward, just use the WhatsApp number at the end of the video and we can help you out. So thanks for watching this video.
Thank you.